Hey, to all my hustlers out there. This is Eleanor with the Entrepreneur Hustle, where I'm sharing tips and insight to a community of entrepreneurs who are hustling towards success. And today we're talking about the dreaded time management. Yes, we all have read tons of books about it. We have organizers and calendars to make sure that we're managing our time, and somehow, some way, things get away from us. Maybe we came into coronavirus thinking we would get our closets organized and explore new opportunities and write a book or fill in the blank. And we've gotten to times where they're starting to reopen the economy, maybe in your jurisdiction, and you're thinking, what happened to all the time I had? What happened to these 2 months? Did I really just spend all my time watching Netflix and Tiger King? If so, let's talk about some ways that you can be a better manager of your time, because I will always attest to the fact that if you don't manage your time will manage you every time. It will keep going, it will keep moving, time keeps ticking, it waits for no man, and if you are not on top of how to manage your time, it keeps moving, and those opportunities could be lost or pushed back in ways that make it more expensive, more difficult for you to capitalize on. So let's talk about some tips for managing your time. The first and most important tip for time management is to know thyself. Understand your perception, your relationship with time. Maybe you're like me and you're always a little tardy for the party, usually because you think you have more time than you do. Perhaps you're very, very prompt, but you take a little bit longer to get things done than you allot yourself for. Maybe you are the person who is always constantly distracted, thinking, I can do this, I can squeeze this in later, I'm just going to procrastinate a little bit, but I'll still get things done, but it'll just be at the last minute. Know who you are, understand how you feel about time, and know how you can constantly work to improve, because those tips will be different from everyone. You may not be the person who can utilize an organizer or a time management system, but there are ways that you can improve your relationship with time so that you are better at getting things done, getting things knocked out, and really respecting time, because like I said, it keeps moving whether you like it or not. The second point is to have some priorities. Stop giving yourself so much wiggle room. Oh, I'll get that done later. Oh, I can handle that in 30 minutes. Oh, that can wait until this day or that day. If it's important enough to be on your calendar, to be on your to-do list, give yourself the firmness to really handle it in the time that it deserves. So that means you, going back to knowing yourself, have to understand how long you take and understand that there are always complications to even your best or worst case scenario for getting things done. So know that time is a complicated thing and you are not the only person involved in it. Things come up and allot that in your time, but be firm with yourself. Don't let every call be a reason to get off task, to waste time, to not manage your time as you started off your day planning to. And then last but not least, let's be realistic. How many of us, I'm going to raise my hand on this one, give ourselves 50 things to do every day and then just roll over. We may handle 3 and then we roll the rest over. And then our to-do lists are a constant reminder of all the things we don't get done, right? We don't feel good about it, and really it's impossible to get all the things that we plan to do in a day done. Be realistic. If you need 3 hours to do 3 things, that's 9 hours. That's your day, right? Do the things, do them well. If you need to, block your time and stick to it. Have blocks of productivity in the time that works for you. Maybe you're a night owl, maybe you're a morning person. Tap into the core times that you can really be productive, manage your time well, and assign things accordingly. Right? Don't just say, I'm going to do it at night when you know you get tired, your eyes hurt, and you really want to watch Netflix or your favorite program, right? Appropriate things where they belong and be realistic about what you can get done so that you're always, at the end of the day, encouraged with how you manage your time while noting ways that you can get better. So those are our tips for the day. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Entrepreneur Hustle, because hey, we're all in it together. As entrepreneurs, we really have to work together, learn from each other, and in doing so, we really can improve our community and our businesses. So thanks for joining us, and join us next time at the Entrepreneur Hustle.